There's a lot of times where I was like, I'm gonna look a mess, but I have to try.
Yeah.
I have to try.
I'm gonna look a mess. I can't say it like that.
You said recently that Zendaya was your best on-screen kiss yet, and everybody's very excited by that information. What goes into making a perfect on-screen kiss? Like, do you have to practice? Do you get feedback?
Excuse me if I'm wrong. What he meant by this is these.
That's okay. Tell me why this is my best kiss.
High five a lot.
Yeah, that's 5-5.
Yeah.
We do our
It's
little.
still soft.
Our pinky. I totally want to do that knee slide.
Yeah.
That he does. Oh, I love that thing.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
I thought I was doing that in the movie. I was like, I was obsessed with knee slides. I was like, any slides we can do. And then all of a sudden I showed up and watched Hugh doing the dance, and I was like, big old knee slide. Right when I got there, I was like, what? What's going on? And then he flipped his hat up, and I was like, I thought I was doing the hat flips. Oh, man, Hugh was just taking all the cool stuff. There was nothing left to do except I got her, which I was really stoked about. I got to swing her around and dip her. And so that was cool.
I'm curious how the singing works in a movie like this, because the singing's absolutely incredible.
You just talk, but longer.
but do you go into like when do you...
Zach and I have really become a team. We're literally tied together up in the air, so we have to have a trust and a connection.
Yeah, this might be my favorite kiss, I think, ever. Just because it's at this point, for these characters, it's so built up. The tension between them is so strong that, like, literally just a glance between them is electric. In her was just this unrelenting, like, want to get it perfect. And so I found out she was a perfectionist like me. She was invincible. She never got hurt. She was always wanted to take it to the next level, and like wasn't afraid of heights, and never seemed to stop wanting to, keep making it better, which I just made me super excited. So.
Would you rather have Anne's trapeze skills or Jenny's perfect singing voice?
Well, I guess I do have trapeze skills because I had to go learn it.
She has both already, so
Thank you.
I'll take either. Forget. Yeah. First time I walked in, it was really her doing it. I couldn't believe it. I thought it was a professional something, and then it was her. I was like, what the heck? Are you kidding?
Yeah.
I was pretty blown away. I walked away from that rehearsal going like, holy cow, she's the real deal.
Nice.
From that point forward, it was pretty evident that I had an epic person to work with, and that just made me want to elevate even more.
Made a good team.
But neither of us had ever done it before, to be clear.
Well, it was the first time?
Yeah, like we had to support our body weight, like holding a rope, run away from each other, and then kick our feet, and then swing back together, and hopefully connect and do this kind of spin where we come together and reach that moment.
We would always check in with each other,
Yeah.
like, you good?
You good?
Yeah.
You good?
And she was always fine, like always. You were a trooper. I don't know how you did it. That was crazy. I was honestly, I was hurt.
Good team. Good team.
I was hiding that I was hurt, and she would be like, "Oh no, I'm totally cool."
Nobody probably wants to hear our live version while we were swinging around and doing all that.
I want to hear the live version
It's
of
a lot of right the start.
I want to see when you could drop
a lot of key changes.
Yeah.
There's something about singing a song to somebody, singing about true love that's really like the pinnacle of feeling, not just in movies, but in life. It really is it's very fun, it's very fulfilling. I don't know, it's in my blood. I think I'm a star-crossed lover at heart.
Luckily, I think the point of having a chemistry read is to see if their chemistry exists, and magically, I think sometimes it just does. So we're magic people that came together and just have chemistry.
I haven't, and no, I haven't heard from any of them, but I think within the context of the film, the kiss is just really earned. I mean,
These two characters, a kiss. If you think about those times and that the leap of faith of being able to do that in front of people is huge.
It's freedom. It's literally a Braveheart when he's like, freedom. I mean, that's what we I felt like it was.
On that slow-mo shot, was that a separate shot? How did they film that moment?
Well, I was swinging through the air, so it took me a while. I'd have to swing all the way this way.
She came all the way from
And
across
then-
the room, no net,
for like a second.
And you're literally just standing there on the side.
Yeah, and I was just waiting there.
Waiting for me to swing up to the balcony.
And quite literally, I was just so impressed. I didn't have to do much acting. I was just like, pretty blown away. She was, I don't know what it takes to swing upside down, all that momentum, and then just like, all of a sudden she'd get up and it would just be like, perfect face.
Hold on, really quick. I don't want to be weird.
What?
This is going to bother me. You have one piece of hair. That was
I
just
did? Thank you.
Yeah, no
Thank you.
See, that's
I
what she
got
would
you.
do for me. Like,
I was like, he's gonna
magic.
be mad about it when he sees it later. I got you.
When I did call mom and dad, I said, you know, it's movie's about the circus. They're like, yeah. But what? And I was like, Hugh Jackman's in it. And they were like, really? Are you? You're working with Hugh Jackman? Are you?
I'm working with Zendaya. She's just incredible. In this movie, I get to fall in love. Falling in love and having my eyes open.
Zac Efron always seems to kiss in his movies. First thing he nails in his contract, question mark?
I've literally never thought about that at all.
Somebody did.
I think I'm lucky. I'm pretty lucky to have done that. But
how-
it's not in the contract.
One of the first exercises you do when you're getting to know each other is like, okay, grab this rope, swing apart, we're gonna lift you in the air, and try not to slam into each other, just grab each other. Like, when that's kind of your first, you know, like, exercise, you bond pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Everybody behind the camera like, ooh.
Yeah, there's an audible like, oh sound.
Are you guys okay? Bring him down. Bring him down.
Nervous laughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always okay. Now, what was
And then Michael coming over, not really with sympathy, but just like, we have to do it again. Like,
That
are we gonna
wasn't
get right this time? Yeah, we sometimes get stuck on one thing, it's like an issue, and then all of a sudden she would be like, well, what if I did this? And she would like do a backflip over the hoop. We're like, yeah, that fixes pretty much everything. Let's go with that. We didn't know you could do that. Go ahead, go girl. So excited to be at work
And then
and
we
win
go
South
Logan.
Logan. We're like, sweet, like through the head. Oh my gosh, he's so angry. And then like he was so happy at work. And
He
like
had to get it out when he was doing Logan.
Yeah.
Those were the bad days after. I felt that lift happen. You fall into
that was it.
And then as soon as you drop, it's like, shit. Let me down.
My face would be like,
You wouldn't be able to switch it.
No way. I'd be laughing hysterically.